I can't believe it has taken me this long to platinum a Resident Evil game, because this franchise is genuinely one of my favorite ever. So October and Halloween just passed. Everyone loves to view horror media during then, so I thought it was a perfect time to platinum a Resident Evil game. And why not my first one start with the game that brought this franchise back to life, Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 7 made the switch from a third-person camera angle that was present in every Resident Evil before to a first-person camera angle. A change that I personally love and I think works beautifully with this franchise and with this game in particular. To unlock this platinum, I will need to do 3 playthroughs of this game. On the first playthrough of the game, I'll be playing on the normal difficulty, as well as getting every collectible, which includes the antique coins and the Mr. Everywheres, as well as going through a few miscellaneous trophies. And there are 2 endings to this game, and in the first playthrough, I will be getting ending number 1. On playthrough number 2, I have to do a speed run, which is to beat the game in under 4 hours while using the item box 3 times or less and healing 3 times or less as well. In playthrough number 3, the final playthrough, is to beat the game on the hardest difficulty, Madhouse, getting all of the antique coins on Madhouse. I'll explain more about that later, as well as reading every file. After the 3 playthroughs, I will clean up any miscellaneous trophies I missed using saves I made throughout my playthroughs. For this video, I'm only going to be focusing on the base game platinum, but if this video gets 750 likes, I will do a video on the infamous Ethan Must Die trophy. But without further ado, let's hop straight into it. In this game, we play as a character named Ethan who is headed to Dove, Louisiana because he gets a letter from his presumed dead wife Mia claiming that she is still alive. We pull up to the house that she claims she is at, and right off the bat we get a trophy for essentially just loading up the game. The second I am able to move around freely, the trophy pops. Moving along a little, I eventually end up in an abandoned house where there is some tasty food for us left on the table.
Flappin' Blossom, what's that?
I then come across this tape right here. Now these are important to get because there's a trophy in the game where I have to watch every single tape, and this is the first one right here. This tape specifically is also useful for me to earn myself a second trophy. Once you enter this tape, you can instantly turn around and find a lockpick sitting on the ground. You can then use this lockpick to come over to this locked drawer in the real game and find an antique coin. By opening this locked drawer, I ended up getting a trophy for using a lockpick. Eventually in this messed up house, we find Ethan's wife Mia locked up in the basement, and then she says we gotta get the F out of here because she claims
Daddy's coming.
like, what's she mean by daddy's coming? Like, bitch, I'm right here. Ethan and Mia then get into a little scuffle because of it and start violently ripping each other's limbs off and shooting each other. And now she has all the kids. After that little scuffle ends, we get abducted by Daddy Jack, and he says,
"Welcome to the family, son."
finally, we make it into the Baker's family home, where we were having a nice family-friendly dinner. After dinner time is over, though, I'm able to break free from this chair and freely roam the house. While roaming around, I got a few miscellaneous trophies, which leads me into this encounter with this cop. The cop gives me a pocket knife to help me out, and then tells me to meet him in the garage, where the cop, Jack, and I play a game of tag, and the cop is it. I then get into a little boss fight with Jack, and after the boss fight is over, Jack dies. And this serves as the first time Jack Baker dies. Yes, the first time. After I get myself out of the garage though, I'm able to acquire the ox statuette, which is used on this door to grant myself access to the next part of the house. In here is where I can find the next tape I need, and this tape actually earns me another miscellaneous trophy. The task was to go through this whole tape without being spotted once by Jack's wife, Marguerite. Yeah, no, screw you. Oh, I hate this house so much. Okay, which way do I go? Because if I hide over there, I'm dead, aren't I? I'm gonna hide back here and hopefully I don't get caught. Is she over there right now? Yeah, that... Okay, so, yeah. Get your ass inside, Marguerite. All right, go. Get a move on. I should really just hit her with a sweet chin music real quick and, like, just get rid of her. I hate these things.
Digging deep in the gates.
I mean, yeah, I was about to say, if that's not it, then I don't know what is. I actually hit her with the attitude adjustment off the railing, like, real quick. Like, why? Like, Mia, you gotta be better than that, bro. Which way is she coming, bro? She's juking me out right now. You wanna play this game, huh? You wanna play this game? You don't love me, bro. You want to eat my guts. Pause. I don't know if that's a pause moment, but I'm gonna pause just in case. How'd she all of a sudden just know where we are is the question. Is this she gonna... Oh, I have to go towards her, I think. Come get me, Marguerite. Marguerite? Marguerite? This should be right. This should be right, right? Hello. I wasn't calling Jack in the can't catch me. There we go. There's another trophy. To escape this hellhole house, I need to collect 3 dog head statuettes. One was in this book right next to where I watched Mia's tape. One I got from collecting this clock pendulum, then bringing it over to this clock in the living room, placing it, then out comes the dog head. And the final one belongs to Big Daddy Jack Baker, who, yes, surprise, surprise, is still alive and has been chasing me around the whole house while I try to find these dog heads. To get the final dog head, I must finish boss fight number 2 with good old Jackie. But in this boss fight, I was tasked with a miscellaneous trophy for dodging one of his scissor attacks. Jackie time. Jackie boss fight time. All right, he doesn't have the chainsaw yet. I need to wait till he gets it. Get out of my face, dude. Dude's juking right in my face. Maybe I have to slice him up a couple times before he actually does that. Ow, that hurt. I don't really want to kill him yet because I want him to do the... Is it this? Did I not? Okay, duck if you love your life. All right, I was about to say, did I not just do it? I'm dead. All right. There we go. That's very gory, guys. It's ketchup, guys. Don't worry. It's ketchup. It's nothing. It really is. It's a fake body. It's a test dummy, guys. Don't worry. And that right there was death number 2 for good old Jack. Will he return after losing half of his body? I guess you'll have to stay tuned to find out. Of course, now I've collected all of the dog heads, so I was able to be free from this house once and for all. Now I was out in the yard, and in the yard, I make my way over to this RV, which now acts as a safe house. In here, we get a call from a character named Zoe, which is the daughter of the Bakers, but not absolutely batshit crazy. She basically tells me that she can make a cure to heal Mia and herself, and one of the ingredients for it are inside of their old house. So I grab myself a new shotgun and head on into the old house. In here, I'm instantly rewarded with a trophy for using a knife to kill an enemy. I hate this part, guys. This part's very scary. Very scary. Oh, things got personal. In the old house, I am met with the crazy antics of Marguerite as well as a lot of insects. To help me deal with her antics, I end up crafting myself a flamethrower as well as getting myself an expansion to my inventory. But it turns out in order to get this ingredient for the cure, I need to get into this room that's locked by a balance with a missing lantern. And you know who does have a lantern? Marguerite. So I gear up and prepare myself for one of the most bizarre boss fights I have ever experienced in a video game. To defeat Marguerite, you need to shoot her in her, let's just say her menstrual cycle is gonna be a rough one this month. Light work, no reaction. Explained it right there. Where is she? Ow! Did not like that. Oh, okay, you wanna... Let's heat up the place a little bit, shall we? Okay. Yeah, that's just how we beat her. Oh, I need you to jump at me, not flaunt your disgusting... You know what? Oh no, she's gonna jump at me. I have a weapon! I had to reload. I knew she was doing it too. I'm not gonna miss you either, Marguerite, so we're mutual on that one. Here we go. Your ass on fire. I kind of need to save a shotgun shell just so I... Take that. You like that, don't you? Let me burn your crotch real quick. I mean, that's literally what I'm doing, no? Is she going to jump or is she crawling around like she's Spider-Man? Cool. She jumps right into a pole. Hey, Marguerite. Looking good. You're looking good, ma'am. Okay. I didn't say you can get that close to me, though. Alright, she's dead. Of course, once I beat her, I get the lantern, then get the ingredient for the cure, and once we exit the old house, I am granted a trophy. Oh, the grave will out the truth, uncover the secret in the old house. Nice. Now it's time to deal with another member of the Baker family, this one being the most batshit crazy, the son Lucas. He has now captured both Mia and Zoe and also possesses the final ingredient we need for that cure. So he challenges us to come and get it. Before that though, I ended up finding another videotape to deal with, and this is the happy birthday tape. For a trophy, I had to beat this tape in under 5 minutes. So I ended up doing a practice run and then went on to do a real run. And let's just say the first attempt didn't really go as planned. You turn the thing on, burn that alive, or straw doll. Then it gives me a dummy finger. Then nope, candle. And there's a bunch of balloons. But there's only one balloon that we need, and that's right here, balloon. Then what we do is, where's that hole in the wall? I actually don't know. And we put the balloon on there, and then we kill ourselves because there's like pins in that balloon or something like that. I think there is a thing we have to input. Loser. There was a crank in there that I apparently missed. I'm definitely too slow. This is 100% too slow. We take it back over to the good old, and then we have a happy birthday, guys. After this, I decided to hop straight back in and do another attempt. I don't think this is it, but nah, I would have got the trophy right there. Oh, I did it. Okay, out before dessert. Okay, finally. After that was done, I had to go through Lucas's Mickey Mouse Funhouse, where we eventually reunite with Mia and Zoe. I give Zoe the ingredients to the cure, she makes it, and then we all live happily ever after. Boom, just fucking kidding. We get Jack Baker round 3, bitches. That's right, Daddy Jack Baker is back from the dead one last time, and he's ready to take your ass. To defeat good old Jackie, I had to shoot a bunch of eyes that were all around this molded body that he has. And these were kind of hard to find because some were bigger than others, some were smaller, and there was 2 layers to this boss fight. There was a wood plank layer up top, and there was just a normal layer at the bottom. And there were some eyes that were located directly at the bottom, so there was no way to shoot these eyes unless you were below him. But Jack gets his ass whooped once and for all after Ethan uses one of the 2 cures on him. But now, unfortunately, we only have one, and we are left with a choice to either cure Ethan's wife Mia or Zoe. Choosing one of the other grants me 2 separate endings. For the first playthrough, I went with Mia, which gives me the trophy for getting ending number 1. After I cure Mia, we get onto the boat and finally escape the Baker's home. Now for my biggest complaint about this game. The boat part. It sucks. It's boring. Anyways, playing as Mia now, we find ourselves on the boat where she is met with the little girl that's been running the show the entire time. She leads us throughout the boat to my final videotape that I needed for the trophy. So thank you, Evie, for helping me with this platinum. It's here that we find out the little girl Evelyn was infected with something called mold and was the reason the Bakers were acting so crazy, as she infected them with mold as well. After going through this hellboat, I end up getting my final antique coin, and the end of this torture sees Mia finding Ethan, who Evelyn captured when we first started this sequence. We exit the boat as Ethan, and once we emerge into this messed up Louisiana wasteland, I earned myself a trophy. After going through these mines where Ethan was able to make a neurotoxin cure for Evelyn, we find an exit that leads me to the house that Mia was captured in at the beginning of the game. In this house, I also found the final Mr. Everywhere that I needed to shoot for the trophy. We see some hallucinations of Mia from the beginning of the game, and then we go into the final boss fight with Evelyn, which reveals herself to be the creepy grandma that was watching us the whole time in the Baker home, and she then turns into this giant molded monster. Once we defeat Evie, I am rewarded with 3 trophies. 1 for beating the game on easy, 1 for beating the game on normal, and the final one being the trophy for getting ending 1. That was the first playthrough. We now head on to the second playthrough, which was the speed run without opening the box more than 3 times, as well as not healing more than 3 times. On my first attempt at this, I did something pretty dumb. We don't need the scorpion key no more. Oh, I just opened the box and ugh. All right, that's fine. We have 2 more opens. Should I just reload the save just in case? I mean, I'm not that far away. What do you think, chat? Should I reload the save just in case? You do it twice for Lucas and once after ship. Oh, to get your stuff back. Okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. Load game. All right, so we'll redo the save. I overwrit the save. That sucks. Yeah, I guess we gotta redo the game now then. That's why you make multiple saves, kids. That's why you make multiple saves right there. On my second attempt, I was able to do this pretty easily. The speedrun wasn't really an issue at all because once you know what you're doing in this game, the game is pretty short. I learned my lesson about not opening the box anymore. And of course, I played on easy for this run, so I didn't really find myself having to heal at all. I ended up choosing to save Zoe, which gave me ending number 2. And I was now on the final boss fight of the game with about an hour left to spare. Go away. Go away. What the oh, okay, I was about to say, she better like what? How I'm dead for that from that, I don't know. All right, switch to the big boy stuff. Actually, no, save the big boy stuff. Pull out the shotgun ammo. If she eats me again, I swear to God, I'm gonna lose it. Please don't eat my ass. Please don't eat my ass. Okay, she didn't eat my ass. Good. Yo, that's crazy, Marco. Yeah. Yo, oh my God, that's crazy, bro. Please die. Are we good? That's it. 4 trophies about to pop. There it is. Just get me out of here. That's 4 hours. Resource manager. Complete the game without opening the box 3 times. There we go. Walk it off. That's the main one. And just a memory now for the 2 endings. And now it was time for playthrough number 3, the last playthrough, and for this I had to play on the hardest difficulty, Madhouse, as well as I had to collect all of the Madhouse coins and all of the files. The reason I decided to do the speedrun first before playing on Madhouse was because the reward you get was this buzzsaw melee weapon that absolutely melted through all of the molded in the game and was obviously unlimited use. This helped me easily breeze by every enemy that was in Jack's house, the old house with Marguerite, as well as Lucas's funhouse. I got past the boat really easily, and I had a plethora of ammo saved throughout this playthrough, which helped me breeze past the mines as well. Right before I entered the mines though, I was able to find the final antique coin that I needed for the trophy. Antique coin, mad pelicans. That is all the coins in the story, as well as in the mines in the room where Ethan makes the neurotoxin cure. I read my final file. Yep, here's the last file. Chat, ready? Hey, the devil is in the details, which found me on the final boss fight. I needed to finish this game on the hardest difficulty. All right, Grandma, it's your turn. Spawn your dumbass face. Come on, let's do it. I mean, that's... That's it already, see? Reload. Ow, that hurt. How many shots did she take? I was about to say, bro, I'm going as fast as I possibly can. And she's dead. That's it. Came in just at the nick of time. Hey, who's your daddy now? Complete the game on Madhouse. After the 3 playthroughs, I was left with 2 more miscellaneous trophies that both had to do with Marguerite. The reason I saved these 2 for the end was because after you defeated Madhouse, you unlocked infinite ammo for all of your weapons. And these 2 trophies can require you a good chunk of ammo. For the first one, all I needed to do was simply shoot Marguerite while she wanders the old house until she runs away. Okay. All right, this wasn't a good idea to do with 0 heals, though. That was not a smart idea. I'm not gonna lie. That wasn't the brightest idea, chat. I'm not gonna lie. That was on me. This one's on me. Oh, I'm not dead yet. Now I am. This was on me. This was on me, chat. This one's on me. You like that, Marguerite? You like that? That wasn't enough fire for you? Okay, I'll give you more. I'll give you some more fire. Ah, damn, how much health does she have? Am I dead? Oh, that's it? Hey, back off, Mrs. B. Let's go. All right, that wasn't that bad. And for the final trophy for this platinum, I had to go back into the Marguerite boss fight and shoot her while she is leaping at me. For some of her attacks during the boss fight, she loves to turn into Spider-Man and start climbing the walls, and then do a lunge attack while she leaps off the wall. What I had to do was shoot her while she was in midair while she's doing this attack. That's it. Yes, there we go. Fly swatter. And bio splattered. Let's go. Resident Evil 7's platinum done. But we don't have to deal with Marguerite ever again. And the game crashed. What a fitting way to end this stream is the game crashing. And that was the platinum for one of my favorite Resident Evil games. If you want me to do more Resident Evil games, just let me know. And of course, if you want to see me do Ethan Must Die, 750 likes and that video is yours. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see the game I platinumed last year for Halloween, check out when I did Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach.